Africa perhaps a little bit
over the last few months. And a nice way for a good indication of what this pitch is all about from Berger. And just met. No one moved. No one.
wonderful. Smith learned pace on the ball a little. 8 without loss.
Even further back of a length.
Here it had in his hand, but it fairly raced away to me.
Or movement off the surface.
Foolish length, but bring mid off. As Sean Pollock resorts really after the all the way through the 100 for Birmingham that he would like, and he just fenced at that
movement off the surface or through the trying to harbour in on that length. There's the start. South Africa were after
arena. Norta playing
on this occasion. Wonderful shot. No need to try and find your feet. He's just looking at the ball, waiting for. That's also the difference when you got somebody shaking. And with now right-handers at the
misdirected.
He'd be very disappointed. I actually watched him boundary. I want 2 slips. So think something. And that is comfortably.
The Western Terrace starts to takes a little bobble over one of the
see, that's really
bit of poetry on the off try. Sort of flapping around behind him. All good. The laces push out down there. Or that to use his feet. Just try to get a bit closer to the ball. Obviously, he's still here. Not to reiterate the fact that it doesn't have to.
There's pitches that they play on. So.
Smith.
Back-to-back boundaries. Andre Berger and England are on their way again.
Decent. There's been a little bit
far away from back.
So England going along.
I've enjoyed. Lovely to watch.
Definite edge from Root. He'll stand up. The ball bounced up.
TV umpire to direct. Can I have the front one first, please? Happens to me that the catch is.
As far as Joe Root is concerned, catch in the end. And as his arm hit the floor, the ball, as it brilliant catch in the end.
It was for 14, England 44.
Play was good enough. Love to the ball initially because he.
Balls have just been. Certainly today so far displayed the course of the 100.
The 8-2, and because his ground a little bit, get across his, and he says, "Yeah, I've got that." He knew it.
Jamie Smith plays.
Get to the ball.
And he sticking those big size 30.
We were chatting a little. Work to leg.
Great place to bat. Consistency of the bounce and the pace off the.
Vin Bosch. Bit of movement. And the last time we saw them in action, you know. Before you, there's times when you're chasing them back in, and then it.
Just a flick. Just gathered pace.
Creamed on the 66 for 2. 30. Beautiful shot.
Try and get Mulder off.
Jamie Smith. Just got enough.
Mulder.
Fine leg.
Aggressive shot.
Helps it away fine. Now a full length dive and he'll hope. Confusion. It's England's captain Harry Brook. Deep cover.
To in that first ODI. Interesting battle between Keshav Mach.
He can bowl at different phases, different play.
Oh!
There's a bit of extra bounce. You may have heard.
Unusual because some this summer they're a bit parted. There are a lot. They should have a good understanding.
England pick up a few more singles. Had 15 fours, and when they did try and go for the second, they were picking up the wickets of Rutan. The crowd absolutely Butler.
Says enough of this field. I'm not going to run him. Not quite the outcome.
The crowd absolutely. Oh! It's been in the half century in ODI. And passes a nice mark.
Situation pretty well.
Oh! Oh! Takes a couple of big pockets. Down. Quite easily for the board. As well, he played the first two ODIs. Misfield. There's Matthew Brisky.
All his wrists and get it behind square.
Done a great job there. Really good job to grab that.
In the field, South Africa proving to be set with a half century. Just trying to.
The cry is catch.
Good in.
He's had a lot going on, hasn't he? We spoke about Dewald Brevis in the Cup where they reached the final. He's the player of the match against South Africa. When
just a little bit of time to get himself set. He saw the gap between the two. And then he's Joss Butt.
100.
There are disadvantages and advantages of Bethel that he's learning and watching.
Not quite as controlled as he might. Talk about the circuit.
Mid-wicket.
Well done by Markram. Excellent slip fielder. And
it's way outside off stump quickly. And you have very little deep leap for 107.
And she has a start in that. That is
Catch it!
and made it look so easy. Wait.
And Keshav Maharaj is giving simple for Maharaj.
Over the place, batting from near the line of the ball.
Moving around the crease, getting it outside the edge, inside edge, easy catch for Rick. But now he's gone for 15.
It's an equally good delivery. Has dived to his left.
The touch is Cloud that's come in, but
Laced with a bit of. And you've got correct.
he attacks. Yeah, it's an attacking field there. The Spinners Union by far has been so into position early. Hit that up against Australia.
Oh!
He's dislocated in both. He's had a few defiance, so he's thought, no,
Oh!
They find themselves 8 down. One success in the Test match arena, isn't it? One of the best, if not the.
producing.
Indeed, he half stops it and will go in there.
Are wondering,
the mid-wicket. They won't get two. South African fielders swiped. That looked pretty straight.
The confident decision is the ball is out, pitching out. Nathan will be staying with you.
The off once Adil Rashid. And Maharaj does it again.
Rashid goes for 9, 131 for 9.
Well, Sonny Baker on time in an England shirt, but there he is. Hey! Raj, bang on target. And more back. There may be runs to chase in the second.
He's becoming how he targets this clean bowl. This one.
Jamie Smith aside, it has been to look for swing to start with.
And they've gone on to close the deal as well.
Community, Im Thomas there you go. Here, England have had a day on a one-day international on this ground. So they are well placed. England will have to be Owen Morgan and Michael Allen.
And cricketer away. Things unfolded. Hampshire hampered in a short egg. Good afternoon, Michael Atherton.
Calamitous, maybe. Balls, and quite hard to explain. Some first choice both. For Archer, we've got to try and
Flicked away. He was back.
England's ODI team make it all happen all at once, which he bowls.
And pick up a couple. Riding cars. He looks okay though. 100.
Did, yeah. Watched it off at 87, 86, 88 morning.
Hasn't taken. Punched. Up and up. To back as captain and made the call on. Punched. Up and up. Yeah, that was Chris Wokes. Wicket and 2 slips. 5 from Markram.
Yeah. Sonny Baker pushing slightly full of length.
Drive from Markram. More shape.
Here, watching on. Particularly, I think.
Late movement. And performing. As does Archer. Will come together. It was Rickleton.
Let's start with the front, please.
Some time, we think. It looked as if the fingers would have felt for Root. Again.
Ball that goes across and takes the outside in the LBW. Brilliant bowler.
This had been given not out on field, would have been up. And too wide on this occasion. Not missing out whatsoever. We might need to take some time. Archer mid-on, Harry Brook.
Bound to be energetic bowler in any event. To go over extra cover and in front of
The very
he skipped to 24 off now. Debut. He's actually looking
aerial on this occasion.
Sense him in the World Cup of 2000 Saudi, I think, and then Brendan McCullum before the lights came on.
Yep. This time leg side from Markram.
Well, fighting around the young man's debut on debut, and he's going to go.
Continue.
Adrian Markram took the problems here as Archer threatens both.
Archer could find a third. One to Joe Root at foot's way. Will be behind square leg into third or fourth. Facing Baker. Seems to find the mid 6 off just 13 delivered.
He's been tucking into Sonny, of course, has to try and adjust that line.
4 done, 39 without loss. Decent series, one of the 3 ODIs.
I think he must have thought after 2 overs that have come at the other end.
And on the angle.
Well, they've punished everything that, no matter.
And on the angle, that Ben Stokes' captaincy. Stokes, his captain, backed him to the magnificent test.
Trout all across Rickleton. He looks a good Buster originals against David Warner. Difficulties. This edge falling.
Side, and such is the nature of the outfit.
As well.
Didn't quite need that strike. It's been inexpensive. To finish his 3rd. It has been all South. Cert England. International cricket for Sonny Baker.
No run. Decision to make here. Harry Brook now. He may go to Adil Rashid, of course.
From Harry Brook.
Shape of the team. They're tending to
pack to the 2015 international cricket. We saw Bounder. Possibly Jamie Over. Jacob Bethel, you want to get international cricket, but that role as a seat names are few and far between. But tell you who I like the look of actually in the talk. Actually reminded me of a role. In place to play. 24 and a half.
Sam Corrin seems to be
here. Yes, is the from Aidan Markram. Southafrica.
Well, it's to jet the drive of the bat.
He's been pushed to one side, and McCullum and Brook being in the same team but batting. So my view squad, I would have him. Whether you would have him in the team or not, that is from Aidan Markram.
Clinical as well. Batter, physical. Sonny Baker, as I say, trajects off a length.
That is a magnificent. Well, yet again through the off side. Fastest deep balls.
Fantastic. But he's happy to get to bed if it had not already been. I think. Rather brutal.
I think a day memorable ones. Test match.
Feeling on necessity that you got to stride and score. I thought the point that you made was a good one.
People around him, just definitely Archer. Now the changing room to breathe, embody talking. Only gone for carry. Good from Archer.
The pastry has taken a pasting. Oh! One day you'll love it. With all of the things. I think one of the great Duckett or Smith, the orthodox strokes and find the middle. Taking the mickey out of the back a little bit. Caught them with their feet.
About these completely differently. He's been driving beautifully and he struggled a little bit to get going. When he gets going, no!
Harrison to Markram anyway to catch that fell short. Mid-on found also. Poise, not walking into the ball, flinging the arms at it because the pitch is good. Perhaps if Markram hadn't have been save boundaries, trying to save only aggressive, but also in complete.
But the way Aidan Markham is plus first 10 overs, of course, as you're taking wickets and also. See, Test Championship.
Rickleton pace, length, line, too good.
Has Rickleton reaching.
Trolled again, wasn't there for the pick up a single lot. Ignore the end of the power play. Needle 7 for none. Make that 61.
Very quickly. Area. Just to press.
Brooke. To make the same style of batting. No ball. Mach, and the crowd to celebrate as far as England are concerned. But
there's been a few they've celebrated.
Quite a good portion of the summer. You see further watch. That whereas performance where you got bowled out for 100 cells.
I hardly think so. I think they still went round the ground for series. Well, they're trying to get something.
Yeah, the Western Terrier. Most annoyed about is 11-0 finish. To come from the.
Going to spin. This is excellent white ball bowler.
Well done.
It's on the bounce for Sonny Baker. Our 3-match Metro Bank 1 touch. South Africa in 6th. England. Zimbabwe will also all the same. Absolutely, Jamanus is that Sonny Baker prefers look the captain in the eye and say, "Yep, give me." Being handed a cap, mum and dad. Right edge.
And Sky, they didn't have a great day, did they?
But it's true. So that he is, it's us he's asking. I've stayed well.
This looks so natural for him, doesn't it?
Flatter to deceive in terms of his years. He has been.
There's a series in Sri Lanka a few years, a series after the Test matches here. Even last year, T20 World Net final, but come into his own in terms of being a leader.
Whose numbers lift naturally when given the opportunity to doing what you do best, which is that. Interesting to see because it works in they're unable to produce their best as 13.
Push things along or get to play us. I think that's just
from Sonny Baker taking the sort of mauling that they out of the way until the game was at all. Face
interviews with him through the 100, somebody who's just going to shy away from it. It was an awesome experience, but at the same time he
across the face of Sonny Baker as though to say in the air, but it'll go. Rickleton was dead. Good point, but it evades him.
Look at much of the slow balls from.
Another slow ball. $90 for none. Well, a real feature. Just as good on the offside.
Overs. I know that there's a new.
Adil Rashid to start with the leg, trying to get into his spell. He'll